I'm Rob Campbell, gospel jazz musician. I, in conjunction with LifeWorks Management and Productions, introduce men, musicians empowering nations, musicians with the sole purpose of empowering God's people.
This epic event brings comedian Brandon Lamb, along with 3 musical talents, Antonio Allen, Elijah Williams, and myself, Rob Campbell, together on one stage at one time for one show.
Back on September 28th, Musicians Empowering Nations performed live at Word of Deliverance Church in Forest Park, Ohio. Comedian Brandon Lamb brought the house down with his edgy yet true life comedy. Let's check him out.
Because listen to this, when my father was born December the 9th, and my mama was born December the 7th. Y'all probably thinking, what that guy doing anything? Well, when my father turned 19, my mama was just 2 days old. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You can ask, I ain't lying. You probably found your woman at the mall. You could have found your woman at the grocery store. My daddy went to the maternity ward. Look at that one in basket 6. Can y'all flip her over? Okay. Where her parents at? Yeah. How you doing today? If y'all can make sure she can cook and clean when she get older, I'll make sure I do the rest. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now what happens is, throughout time, come on, we here now. You get my father 71 and mama 53. And the devil is messing with my daddy, done gave my daddy glaucoma. Come on now, my mama wasn't ready for that. She leave my daddy in Jungle Gyms. Y'all know how big Jungle Gyms is. They called my daddy over the intercom like a lost Tyler. Alfred Lamb, Al 7, your wife is ready to go. Alfred Lamb, give me this mic. Al, if you don't come on now, I'll leave you, Al. If you don't come on now. An hour later, they done found my daddy. He in front of the lion, don't know where he at. And now they up there in the Jungle Gyms arguing. I told you to hold on to the cart. I'm 70 years old. I ain't holding on to no cart. What, you want me to sit in the front so my feet can dangle? What you want me to do, woman? Give me a seeing eye midget. Do something. Just being honest. Just being honest, you know? And it's crazy. It's really crazy. And my brother Ashton, I have to tell you this. My brother Ashton, the media out here is really, we have to watch our kids, man. We really have to watch our kids because the media, it really overtakes the kids. Really, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I mean, I'm a living testament to that. I mean, you get out there in that world and in that fast pace and you see everything that goes on in the women and the cars and everything, you get caught up. You really do. And my brother, this is a very interesting story. When Ashton was a freshman, the nurse from school called me. She said, your brother has fainted in class. I said, oh my God. I called my mom. She didn't answer. I called my dad. He didn't answer. I'm like, what's going on? So I raced from Clifton all the way to Fairfield, and I get there. And my brother's laid out, and I said, Ash, what's going on, man? Is mom and dad okay? What's wrong? He's like, Brandon, he gone. I said, oh my God, what's wrong? Dad gone? No. Michael Jackson dead, dog. Michael Jackson dead. You didn't even know Michael Jackson was black. You only know the white Michael Jackson. You fainted because Michael Jackson dead? I didn't believe that. I didn't believe it. I went to his teacher. I said, how you doing today? I'm Ashton's brother. I got to talk to you real quick. What happened to my brother? She said, well, the principal came over the announcements and said that the king of pop has just passed, and if we wanted to turn it to CNN, we could, and I heard a loud yell in the back, Michael, no! And he hit his head on the ground. I said, he said, Michael? She said, yeah, he said, Michael. I said, tell me, he ain't never touched no gloves, he ain't ever been to the ranch, and he fainted and said, Michael? She said, yeah, he said, Michael. I couldn't believe it. We got to watch him, because now I'm seeing how it's affecting my kids. I got 3 girls. It's affecting my kids. I walked into the room. They in there dancing to BET. My other daughter's the oldest, taking Monopoly money, throwing it on my baby girl. I said, what are y'all doing? Hold up now. Hold up. Y'all only throwing the ones and fives. Y'all better get them 50s and them 100s. If y'all gonna do it right. Get that 20. You know, you shake your tail for no dollar and no $5.
It takes hard work and dedication to play guitar at the level that Elijah Williams performs at. Elijah captivated the audience with his soul-stirring performance. Check him out.
Going up yonder.
yonder, going up yonder, to be with my Lord. Going up yonder, going up yonder, to be with my Lord. Going up yonder, going up yonder, to be with my Lord. Going up yonder, going up yonder, to be with my Lord. Going going up yonder, I'm going up yonder.
Elijah Williams! Before we took the stage, I went into a back office at the church and asked God to speak to my heart and speak through my instrument. 1990s, I had the honor of meeting Antonio Allen, a gospel jazz saxophonist with an incredible talent. He can hold a note for an unlimited amount of time. You don't want to miss this.
Antonio Allen! Y'all can shout if y'all want to. This is a church. Well, we are in a word of deliverance. If y'all feeling it, y'all get your shout on.
Log on to www.lifeworksmanagementandproductions.com or check me out, www.robcampbellmusic.com, for further information. Men, musicians empowering nations.